I still have to call VitaCost and tell them. I'm actually going to say, because this is how I am, you know, I praise when praise is deserved, and I don't praise when praise is not deserved. Be like, you know what? If the worst that happened in a over $400 order that was actually worth almost like $500 is that 2 of these cans of Steve's, you know, ice cream tea arrived exploded, then you guys did a pretty damn good job as far as I'm concerned. Everything was in my order, okay? I had to go through it. I still want to know how come it delivered on Monday from FedEx when FedEx is closed on Monday. I'm always tired, even when I sleep enough. I don't know if my feeling like that is just from the low-level depression that I have, or if it's some physical cause, you know. I don't know. I think that quercetin I'm going to start taking is supposed to give you energy, if I remember correctly. I don't know. But the good thing about me is I'm still going to go, you know what I mean? I just ate my lunch. My lunch was the rest of the squash and sweet potato that my mom eats, you know, when she makes it, whereas I save it, but she made it when I was fasting. And I mixed that with my delicious spinach mushroom meal that also has sunflower and pumpkin and hemp seeds and hemp and flax, etc. I had that. That was very filling. I cooked it up in coconut oil. Last night we had salmon, and I mixed mine all together with salmon, so I had salmon too. Like I said, VitaCost, I got all kinds of different things to try, and I split them all with my mom. I made her a goodie bag. Like, this is your goodie bag in here with your nuts, okay? So have them when you want a snack. Have different things. I let her try them, and then I said, I'm splitting them up the package and putting yours in they're little packages, you know? They're different things. Like I tried sashi, inchi, chocolate-covered sashi, inchi seeds. Sashi, inchi, whatever. Those things that I have the oil in my cabinet, and I didn't particularly care for the seeds because they are, as I told my mom, not sweet enough. She liked them. I just had some now. I added some of my organic walnuts, and I put a little bit of organic maple syrup, real maple syrup, okay? And then they were delicious, you know, not disgustingly sweet, but at least a touch of sweetness. I got yogurt-covered goji berries, way too sweet, just ridiculously sweet. I got a whole bunch of things that I don't want to eat all at once, you know, chocolate and stuff. Most of my order was regular type meal food, you know, regular food, not sweet. I think depression or not, some people just have more energy than others. Some people are just, you know, and I'm one of the latter people. But, like I said, I used to push myself. Which means I'll still be taking off and going for a walk and air and whatnot. I thought it wasn't supposed to be nice out to the weekend, and it's actually nice out today, like really nice, like nicer than I realized. The house was actually colder than outside, apparently. I mean, not literally, but I felt cold in the house. And then I looked up our weather. I'm like, whoa, it's nice. Nice out. I've been using that bamboo charcoal soap that Joe sung the praises of. I'll have to leave him a cute message like, okay, Joe, you know, that it wasn't It's not even remotely what you made it out. It's fine, but it's not like I'm like bowled over by it, and oh my God. He's like, when he talks about, you're gonna think this is the best soap ever, blah blah. It's decent. So the reason for this video, anyway, quick video, is because I am fully aware, just as, I mean, my videos go all over the world, so just as most of you aren't aware of what's happening here in Massachusetts, and maybe a lot of you were when it was really, really newsworthy, like when we had our historical record-breaking winner, but maybe some of you were aware of that. Probably not everybody, not even a majority of people. But smaller things, I'm not aware of what's going on in your city, or as the case may be, your country, any more than you're aware of what's going on here. You know what I mean? So this little thing I'm about to tell you, probably most of you won't know. Most, maybe, I don't know if the 0.001% of you might find this out, but since it does hit home with me, I thought I would share it. It was just on the news now. I was put the NECN on briefly, just so I could eat and not be sitting there, and I was eating my lunch and watching TV briefly. Red light train didn't have a driver. I guess the trains are on automatic, but they should still always have a driver in case something goes wrong. Didn't have a driver, I guess, this morning, and didn't stop. Can you imagine? I can imagine. I'd be scared. I'd be like, I'm sure people were terrified. They were knocking on the conductor's door. There was nobody in there. Nobody. And I guess it went 10 whole minutes without a driver, and it missed all the stops. I'm sure people were terrified, wondering, my God, is this just going to speed into Never Land, you know? No driver, and it missed the stops. It didn't stop. And Governor Baker was just talking on the TV and said, it looks like it's been tampered. It was tampered with. How they stopped it was, they had to shut down the third rail line. You know, that one I'm terrified of, because, you know, let's put it this way, I never stand, especially if it's crowded, even, you know, even taking it at rush hour, taking it to work, taking it a long time ago, I mean, whatever, I don't stand right near the edge the way people do, because it is so easy just to accidentally, I mean, people get pushed sometimes on purpose, but that's not common, but accidentally wound up on the third rail on the tracks, you know. No, I stand way back. That's my own paranoia in regards to that fucking train. Yeah, no driver, and didn't make it stops, and the people were just probably like, oh my God, what's going on? Why are we not getting announcements? Why is the train just passing by my stop? And people had to go to work, of course. And they've investigated, and the controls were tampered with intentionally. You know, they think it was intentional to make so it wouldn't stop. But why there was no driver, who knows? It all goes into the pot. What pot? The pot proving what I try to tell my mom all the time. Because she would hear something like this, whatever it may be. Oh, we see stuff on the news. I don't want you walking alone at night. I don't want you going here. I don't want you going, you know. Mom, anything can happen anywhere, anytime. This is the times we live in. This is the times we live in. times we live in are just like nothing that's ever been. And anyone tries to say otherwise, I'll fuck you, I'll stick my little finger up at you, half jokingly, but you know, because people, I read comments, oh, things are the same now as they ever were, there's always been wars, no, things are not the same now as they ever were, not even remotely. Not even remotely are they. It's very, very different. Very, very different. Everything's more sophisticated. This woman ordered online from, I guess, Apple computer, a $600 laptop. She ordered it for her daughter's birthday. It arrived, and inside was, it had the weight of a laptop. Inside was just metal and whatever. Someone had made it seem exactly like it would be a laptop, and it wasn't. And it had to have been done an inside job. You know what I mean? It had to have been done at the where it gets sent out or whatever. And they were sophisticated. They made it look. They made it the same weight. You would never know there wasn't a laptop inside until you opened it. And this woman's like, I bet it happened to more than just me. I bet it did. I bet it did. We live in different times. It's more sophisticated. I've already been a victim of the online, the bank, you know, the bank fraud, the bank, whatever you call it, scam, not scam, the one where they charge your credit card, which in my case is not a credit card, it's a bank card, it's my actual account, okay, and they might only do it $10. But they do it to everybody, and adds up to a lot. You know, there's all kinds of hacking and this, that, or whatever. Things are way different nowadays than they were in the past. Just because there's always been crime and murder and war and this, that, whatever, doesn't mean things aren't different now. They're far different. Where do you think we're headed, Omar? My buddy Joe doesn't like pets and stuff. It's not that he hates animals, it's just he hates the idea of them being in the house and that etc. You know. If he ever lived in the woods or something, he definitely said he'd have dogs, but they would stay outside, you know, they wouldn't be house pets. They'd be outdoor pets. So he probably wouldn't care for Omar. Probably wouldn't care for Omar, but you'd care for him. He'd remind you of Donald. All guys remind you of Donald. Oh, anyway, Joe and I talk about all this shit. Where is it headed? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows where it's headed? I just know part of my mom's illness is if she hears something on the news, whatever the case may be, it's like, I don't want you doing this, and I don't want you doing it, Mom. You can't stop me from doing anything. I am a full-grown woman. I can do any goddamn thing I please. I'm not your little girl. I wonder if this will wake me up. Green tea's really good for you. I don't have caffeine, you know what I mean? I don't drink coffee, never have. I don't know. can't imagine what it would be like to be energetic. I never have been. Never been energetic. Never been that type. I force myself to do things, you know what I mean? But I've never been the energetic type. That applies to a whole lot of people. Everybody's different. Right, Omar? Everybody different? Foot guy called you ugly. Fuck foot guy, huh? Foot guy called Omar ugly. He didn't use the word ugly. I can't remember what he said. I can't remember what he said about Omar. Omar looks like something or other. I don't know. And since I knew the reference, I'm like, Omar's not ugly. No, but dogs are. I mean, dogs are, because, you know, ugly, they're so ugly, they're cute. I mean, I told you guys before about that, the Hispanic woman, Mexican woman, whatever. I don't have to be politically correct on my station, on my YouTube channel. You know, I lived in Los Angeles, lots of Mexicans, okay? Is it wrong to call them Mexicans? I don't know. You tell me. If it is, sorry. Sorry if it's wrong. Anyway, somebody saw, it wasn't a kid, it was an adult, and we were walking Omar, I was walking Omar, and called him Omar feo, and feo I think is ugly in Spanish, something like that. Called him ugly. Yes, they called you ugly. Now foot guy all these years later called you ugly in so many words. Called Omar ugly. Ugly. Omar's adorable. Omar's cute. Omar has no health problem. No health problem, too. You know, when you're not fat and you run. We were running today, weren't we? Down the street, me and Omar running. Omar and Mama running, huh? A little bit. Running. Grandma will be home soon. Grandma will be home soon. Grandma will be home soon. She's not home yet. I woke up at 11, like I said, which is early for me. I don't think he would have had me over today anyway. So, he's doing shit in his house. I don't think he would have had me over, so I don't feel so bad. I'm still hoping it happens, but like I said, life, you know, on my end, it would definitely happen, but on, you know, on his end, he has his own house, he works, you know what I mean, so, and that's pretty damn good. He owns his own house in his 30s, he's in his 30s, so, he obviously is, you know, has a good head on his shoulders and whatnot. He bought a house, and he has to fix it and keep it up and this, that, and you know what I mean? So that's impressive. Right, Omar? In my world, all animals, not all animals, all pets are cute. You know what I mean? All pets are cute. I don't care. All pets are cute. All pets are cute, Omar's. Omar's not ugly. Omar's adorable. And I said, why do you say that? And he goes, well, he's always like, with his mouth open. Yeah, he looks even cuter with his mouth open. Then he's smiling. Oh, speaking of that, I saw an Inside Edition last night or something. I wasn't watching the whole thing, because like I said, I had to walk to the store, and then I got disappointed. Couldn't even return the goddamn butter because it, but I got a good walk in. See? That's how I look at it. Every speck of exercise is good. Particularly when my ongoing thing is to get down to 150, which is a good 15 to 20 pounds more, less than my normal weight. Oh, Inside Edition. Monkeys laugh? He said, what's cracking this orangutan or something? Did they laugh? Like us? I didn't know that. Because I know we human beings, I've heard that we attribute human emotions to animals, and they say that's not true. Animals don't really feel those emotions. But then again, I say what I've always said: you're not inside the animal's head. How the fuck do you know what any animal thinks or feels or whatnot? But apparently, a orangutan, or some kind of monkey, might have been an orangutan, whatever it was, in its cage, it was cracking up, lying on the ground, laughing. I didn't know that they laugh. I didn't know they laughed, but it was laughing. The animal, the monkey, the orangutan, whatever it was laughing its ass off. I don't know. I heard, and I would love to study it more. I mean, they taught monkeys like sign language. They taught monkeys to actually think. I mean, not to think, but to be able to communicate in our language or something. So, and the monkey can laugh. My motto, life is, from Sherlock Holmes, life is not only stranger than we imagine, it's stranger than we can imagine. That just sums it all up for me. Summed it all up for me a long time ago, too. So I'll definitely be taking off. I think I'll skip the mall for now. I said I could not return those sweaters for months, and I won't. So I am wondering if that Secrets in Our Eyes. I didn't think my mom wanted to see that because she changes her mind about shit too. Because I said, we saw that advertising. You said you didn't want to see it, and she goes, no, I'll see it. I would like to see that in the theater. I've always liked Julia Roberts anyway. And that's a thriller. It's something different. But Hunger Games, I just want to see it because I've seen them all, and I just wanna. Video's done. Video's done. Video's done. Video's done. Oh, I said to Fook, I said, how did you see Omar? And he goes, I saw you walking him. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you most certainly did not. You saw him via my fucking videos. Who knows how many videos of mine he watches? Doesn't faze me. This is not some little dating, I need to impress him fucking shit. This is mutual pleasure, period. I was telling him, when I get responses from guys in my personal ads, and if they're a Virgo like me, I'm not really into astrology, but I did read that two Virgos shouldn't be together. And when it's a Virgo that writes to me, I'm kind of turned off, and I don't, and the guy's like, well, that's really shallow, or that's really this, or that. I don't care. I don't care. And because Donald was a Virgo, just like me, we were 10 days apart, and then doesn't matter. He said that he saw me walking Omar. And you did not see me walking Omar. You didn't. God, must be someone to look like you. Yeah, must be. You did not see me walking Omar. Walmart doesn't. I don't walk him on the street. I only walk him in the neighborhood. Okay, you did not see me walking Omar. Because I asked him, of course, how do you even know what Omar looks like? I know how you know what Omar looks like. Although there's very few videos with Omar. But I guess if you discover my channel and you know, obviously you can't watch all the videos, but when you look at the whole long list, if you just look down, you could find some of them that actually have me and Omar as the video thumbnail, you know. So that's a way to see Omar. Or you could just stumble across an Omar video by accident. Right, Omar's? Omar's cute. Cute, anybody says. So tired or not, I'm going to get my ass off on a walk before it gets dark out. I don't know if any of you guys like this sweater. I can't, I don't love the sweater. It's cheap. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. See, wear it with leggings, or wear with in my case, these INC stretchy black pants, which aren't leggings, but not bad. I never owned a sweater like this in my life, so something different. Cheap. Stick my hands in the pockets. That's kind of cool. Again, gotta stress the cheap part. $15. $15 for a sweater, you can't beat it. 2 of these sweaters equal less than one of that nice sweater with the zipper that I returned because it's not made good. I don't like it. It's okay if it has a little fray or whatnot, but not right on my nipple, not right in the boobie area, you know. Right? Right, Omar's? Right? And I'll end with this. So proud of my mama. Remember, she has shitloads of clothes from I don't know, some of her sweaters are probably from 15, 20. Anyway, she has a whole bunch of new sweaters. Not just that she got the 7 sweaters the other day. 7 sweaters the other day, plus the one I got her for Christmas makes 8 sweaters, plus over the last 3 years since I moved back to Massachusetts, 3.5 years, you know, you guys know I've periodically helped her pick out sweaters. So she has a lot of new sweaters. She doesn't need some of her old sweaters, right? I got her willing to give them to charity. We went through some of them, and before she'd always want to keep them all. I'm like, you're never going to wear them. They're they're old, they're less attractive than your brand new sweaters. You can only wear so many sweaters. That's why I'm returning 2 of my sweaters, you know. Bear in mind, most of the sweaters I bought $15 each. See? My mom got me the 2 awesome pair of INC jeans that came to almost $100. That's my Christmas present for my mama. I considered she was going to buy me a bed for over $1,000, and I said no. And then when we were at the mall, she said, I want to get you these sweaters that I was buying for your Christmas present. I'm like, Mom, you already got me my Christmas present. These jeans I'm wearing, and the other one's at home. She's like, oh, okay. This is kind of cute. It's different. I am returning the 2 sweaters, but not today. Today I'm going to do just shit around here, as in this city. I'll go and get her another free thing of prune juice, but I won't. I should just fix it. Fix the situation. I told them. Yeah, when I tell my mom about that, she's like, oh no, yeah, mom, shit happens. And it wasn't, they think it was they said, yeah, it's been tampered with. It's been tampered with. Imagine being on the train and not understanding why it's not stopping. I would automatically think of, like the movie, a speeding train, like it's just I'm gonna die. I'm sure people were afraid. But it's just another example that things happen anywhere, anytime. It's the times we live in. Times we live in, baby. I watched part of it on DVD. My mom went to bed, but just before I go, this guy wants to commit suicide, but he wants to he wants to, like, you know, something I wouldn't fucking care about doing. Like, he wants to confront the bullies of his past. And I told you I would like to go and just see where I was bullied, like where I grew up, where I was bullied, you know, and it'd take me quite some time to get there, but I can get anywhere in public transportation. I can get to fucking New York if I want to Rhode Island, to whatever, you know, to Maine. So I could certainly get to where I grew up. I think that would be fucking fascinating. I told my therapist that, though, and she's like, why do you want to do that? I don't know. Because I do. But I wouldn't want to go confront. This guy is in his 30s. He's 32. His 6th grade bully, he goes to confront him. The guy was a total fucking prick towards him, but he finds out that the guy his father's a total fucking prick. That's the case a lot of times with bullies. They're doing to you what's done to them at home, you know. So I remember his name, though. I remember the name of my tormentor from 4th, 5th, and I'm sorry, 3rd, 4th, and part of 5th. Then we moved to the Blue House in 5th. But I remember his name, his first and last. I remember his name. And then when I read you guys my autobiography, well, that autobiography actually has the kid's first name, but I remember it anyway, his first and last name. He was my major tormentor. And he wasn't the one who beat me up. He would kick me and stuff at school, which I didn't remember that until I read it in my autobiography that I wrote when I was 11. I wrote it when I was escaped. Now I'm in the nice Blue House. It wasn't going to last, but you know what I mean? But anyway, this, just before I go, that's what he wants to do. He wants to confront the people of his past that hurt him and this, that, whatever. He wants to confront this teacher. That's Mama. Doesn't she have a fucking key? She should.